Alaska Airlines has been on my bucket list for quite a while now, and today is finally the day that I get to try them out. We're flying with Alaska Horizon on their Embraer 175 to Seattle from here in Edmonton. The aircraft has been delivered just 6 months ago and is basically brand new. I already got my boarding pass from one super friendly lady here at the airport, and now we just have to go through customs, get my passport stamped, and then just wait at the gate. Let's go. Alaska Airlines operate 2 flights a day from Edmonton, both by Alaska Horizon and both to Seattle. The airline is headquartered in Seattle, so from there it's very easy to connect to many cities in the United States. It's pretty quiet at check-in, and even though you can use the self-service kiosks, it's probably just as fast to use the check-in counters. All flights to the United States in Edmonton are operated from an enclosed section in the terminal, and to get there you have to go through security, United States Customs and a small duty-free shop. The advantage of this is that once you arrive in the US, you don't have to queue up for customs again, and it's like a domestic flight. You can go straight to the exit or to your connecting flight. My flight to Seattle was the very last flight to the United States today, and that was clearly visible in the terminal. Some shops were already closed, and the only people still present there were the same people that were on my flight. The ticket that I bought for this flight was a basic economy ticket, or as Alaska calls it, saver fare. Usually I'm very hesitant with booking basic economy, but with Alaska I was willing to give it a try. 2 major differences between Alaska and Legacy airlines that sell basic economy tickets. One is that I actually was able to select a seat for free during booking the ticket and not just at check-in, and accrual of 100% miles on the Alaska Mileage Plus frequent flyer program. Not just a little bit, but the same amount as with a regular coach ticket. Nowadays, with most basic economy tickets, you will have to pay for seat selection, except when you have a high tier status with the airline, and you probably don't get any miles at all. So Alaska seems to be the exception here. After takeoff, we'll have a look at the kind of seat and service you get on this hour-and-a-half flight, even in basic economy. In 2017, Horizon received their first Embraer 175 and currently operates 28 of this type according to airfleets.net. Besides the Embraer 175, Horizon also flies the Havilland -8 Q400. This Embraer 175 has a total of 76 seats, of which 52 in coach and 12 in premium. The premium seats come with an extra 4 inches of legroom, and the passengers in this class get priority boarding and alcoholic beverages free of charge. In the front of the aircraft you can find 12 seats in first class in a 1-2 configuration. Seats here are wider and have even more legroom than in premium. Let's have a look at our seat, 19D. The seat features a literature pocket in the top of the seat back, allowing for extra legroom. In here you'll find the appealing safety card. It has a really cool and modern design. Furthermore, you can find the Alaska in-flight magazine, Alaska Beyond, and of course the onboard menu. The bottom of the literature pocket is exposed when you open the tray table, so it's not recommended to store anything here. The tray table is reasonably sized and can be adjusted. Probably my biggest surprise on this flight must be the generous legroom. Even with my length of 6 feet or 1.83 meters, I still had 3 to 4 inches or almost 10 centimeters of legroom left over. The washroom was pretty spacious for a small aircraft and was kept pretty neat by the crew. Even better, it looked like no one before me had actually used it. Big plus for Alaska here. Alaska does sell food and drinks on board of this flight. Prices on the menu seem pretty average for airlines. Soft drinks, coffee and tea are free of charge and come with a Biscoff biscuit. One of Alaska's selling points is having the biggest amount of films on their in-flight entertainment system. Now, there aren't any seatback screens, but you can connect to the Wi-Fi with your phone or tablet. Internet is available too and messaging is free, although I couldn't get it to work on my phone for this flight. Though Alaska is not part of any alliance, the Frequent Flyer program is loved by many travelers. Alaska is partnered with over a dozen other airlines where Alaska miles can be accrued and redeemed, and often redemptions are very generous. Major airlines like Singapore Airlines and Emirates and multiple oneworld airlines are partnered with Alaska, allowing you to fly all over the world with Mileage Plus points. Something else I found very helpful in their magazine is this small map that helped me find my way for my connection in Seattle. The approach into Seattle was a rather bumpy one, but fear not, this is not the very end of this trip report just yet. After landing, I'll share my final thoughts on this flight with you, so stay tuned. Well, that was my first experience with Alaska, and I must say that I am pretty much overwhelmed, actually. First off, this was a basic economy ticket, but the whole experience was far from basic. It started with booking the ticket, because even though it was a basic economy ticket, I was able to select a seat during booking for free. Then, during the flight, the aircraft is brand new, it's only 6 months old, and the legroom is very generous. Also, you get a free soft drink, coffee or tea, and a small biscuit. On top of that, the staff was amazing, the crew were so friendly. I had a great time with Alaska. Lucky me, because I have another flight with Alaska in about half an hour, and hopefully we're gonna experience this once again. That video I will upload to my YouTube channel next week, so if you want to see that, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next week.